This episode is brought to you by Companion. Iris and Josh seem like the perfect match, but when a weekend getaway turns into a nightmare, Iris realizes that things aren't as perfect as they appear. From the creators of Barbarian and the studio that brought you The Notebook comes a twisted tale of modern romance and the sweet satisfaction of revenge. Companion, only in theaters January 31st. Rated R, under 17, not admitted without parent.
Can I tell you this? Stop flicking.
I'm trying to wipe my microphone.
When I do recordings at work, when we do the long sessions,
oh yeah,
we do 24 hours worth of stuff, condensed down into about 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I sit with a producer, and they go, right, let's record the 9 o'clock link for blah blah blah.
Okay.
And every time I finish, they go, great, next. But can you imagine that? Everything
after every single link.
Great, next. It always sounds like, but is it great though? Or is it like, that'll do?
Do you think they're actually listening?
Anyway, great, next.
Last time on the Work-Wife Balance podcast, it all kicked off.
You managed to fly out a very small Christmas tree.
Yes, I did.
In the suitcase.
Yes, I did. A little Christmas tree.
They're like, have you got a knife? No. Have you got a gun? No. And then they didn't ask the crucial question, is there a Christmas tree with lights in there?
And baubles. The Whizzy Kids for everyone. The Whizzy Kids has so much fun.
They'd get the big puzzle board, right? Fold it all up. Take it off to the puzzle framing shop. And they do some weird thing where they'd iron it into glue. And then it would get framed. And that puzzle of Tutankhamun lived on my wall in my bedroom for years and years.
And that's why you didn't have a girlfriend.
Right, get on with it.
So Theo's having his birthday next week. And he's going to become 2 years old.
2?
And this is the funniest thing ever. So amongst the mums...
Oh, no. I hope none of them listen to this podcast.
They won't now. And to be fair, I've even said it to people, and people have said it to me. So this is a common thing.
Yeah. I just noticed, right? So I have a group of mums, right, that we met during NCT, which is a group...
What does NCT stand for? I know you don't know.
National...
I don't know.
Look it up.
Go on.
Hang on.
National could be right, yeah.
National...
It's a boy band as well, but yeah.
National Child Birth Trust.
Oh my God.
Did I get it? Woo! I never get anything right. Yes.
That is incredible.
Okay, this is a good start. Okay, I'm on fire.
It's also a Korean band, South Korean boy band, managed by SM Entertainment. Anyway, carry on.
Yes.
Standing for Neo Culture Technology. Anyway.
Okay, we digress. So we have a group of mums that we've known since I was pregnant, and you go to this NCT class. It's where you meet other parents and you go through the journey together. Anyway, there's about 5 of us in this group, and one of them turned 2 last week, okay? And all I got on this group chat, again, I really hope they don't listen to this podcast, is, oh my God, can you believe she's 2? I can't believe she's 2. Can you believe she's 2?
Can you believe that she's 2?
You know what? I was just saying to Dan the other day, I can't believe she's 2. Why can't you believe? Why?
Has it felt a quick journey up to this point?
Is it just us?
Has it been a breeze?
I mean, it's felt like 2. It's felt longer than 2 years for us.
I could say something like, I can't believe he's 2. He should be 5. It feels like it a lot longer.
Yeah, and I don't think they mean to, but they all repeat the same thing. So it's just a big long chat of people going, I can't believe she's 2.
And yet you can believe that she's 2.
Well, then I sound rude going, well, I can believe she's 2, actually.
You did not say that on the group, did you?
I did.
Oh, I can believe it because I've lived every day.
I've lived every single day of Theo's life.
My life has altered around him.
Every day has felt like a year. No. Obviously, he's the joy of my life.
Really?
But I can believe he's 2. So Theo turns 2 in a week, is it?
It's a week. Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
Is it because people don't know what to say? Is it like, because what do you do?
What should we say instead? Theo's 2 next week.
And then you go, cool.
Also, we have to mention this. What have we bought? You probably don't know this, actually.
What have we bought? I love this.
Because mums take over, don't they? What have we bought Theo for his second birthday, Chris? Let's see if you can get this right.
No, there's a whole saga and fiasco involved in this.
There's 3 main gifts.
Shoes.
What type of shoes?
Ones that fit. No, size 5.5.
Right, okay.
One pair of shoes. Nike.
Well done. A pair of Nike trainers. Actually, 2 pairs of Nike trainers.
And that's good because
A 2-year-old.
And a football.
Can you believe it?
Can you believe a football?
Yes, a football. And then what's the other thing?
Okay, I actually have been paying attention.
Okay.
A swing attachment.
Yes. Well done.
So what do I win?
He's upgraded from the baby seat, bless him, to the toddler seat, which he should have done like last year. But anyway.
Monday is fun day.
I've got to mention your very exciting job that you're doing today.
Super excited.
So, I don't know if you've seen The Traitors, or just Traitors as I like to call it.
Yes.
But apparently it's not called that, it's called The Traitors.
Yes.
Well, Leigh has been asked to do something on the telly.
Yeah. So the BBC has a streaming channel on the BBC iPlayer. And basically, I am presenting a countdown to the finale this evening.
As we record this podcast.
Yes,
So it'll
which
have
is
happened.
Friday,
It'll either been
which has
a disaster or really successful.
Exactly. I'll still have a job at the BBC or I won't. But I'm super excited because I'm moving away from news and into the world of entertainment.
Entertainment,
darling.
baby.
I was born for entertainment.
Do you think you'd be good on a red carpet?
Oh, I would be phenomenal.
But you're terrible at knowing famous people's names, though.
Doesn't matter. I bring someone who knows like their names,
Like
and their
me?
face, like you, because you're
A spotter.
You're not my momager, which is what I call mums of children who are their managers. You're my
Husband manager. No,
husmanager. We joke, don't we, that you are my manager.
Yeah, but I don't ever get a cut of any money.
You just get my love.
Great.
Yes, I bring you, and then I have sharp elbows, so I'll be like, get out the way!
Okay. Oh, wow. So of the celebrities on the red carpet.
Yes.
In fact, let's just mention one that you had a link with the other day. Tom Hanks, right?
Yes.
We'll talk about this in a sec. Tom Hanks appears on the red carpet. How do you get his attention?
Hey, Woody!
Okay, he goes, huh? Then what? I'm so sorry about that. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. Mr. Hanks, please, would you mind awfully talking to me?
Yeah, sure. Come on. Wait, am I Tom Hanks or am I the interviewer?
Why would you be talking? You're you, and I'm Tom Hanks.
This is going well so far.
I go, hello.
Hello? You're Woody, right?
Yeah, I'm just doing a new film called Here or Where.
Let's talk about it.
No, I'm a bit busy.
No, you're not busy because this...
I've just got to go.
No, wait,
No,
Tom.
already gone.
I'll buy you a sandwich.
Already gone. So let's talk through your connection, your connection with Tom Hanks.
Oh, so...
He looks at me like, what the... I've never met Tom Hanks.
What?
Oh.
No, I interviewed a 13-year-old who appeared on his new film, Here, and she plays the violin, which your family all play the violin, don't they?
They do.
You play the violin.
A family of fiddlers. It is called playing the fiddle,
so
which is
wrong.
There's lots of things that are wrong about the terminology around playing the violin, right? So it's called the fiddle, firstly, and secondly,
Are we just immature?
no. When you write down the numbers that your fingers are supposed to play on the strings, that's called the fingering. Okay. It is. There's so much of it that's so wrong, and that's why I like it. Anyway, sorry. Carry on.
But you don't play the fiddle anymore, do you? Do you?
I've bought myself. I don't know if you know this yet, by the way.
You better not have.
If you look down to the right, there's a big box down there.
This box here?
Yeah. That one is an electric violin that has arrived.
Why have you bought that?
Because I want to see if I can hook it up to my guitar amp with a wah pedal and go crazy.
With a what pedal?
A wah pedal.
A wah?
Yeah, it goes wow, 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 wow. But that's anyway. So that's happening.
Just count how many guitars we have on the wall behind you.
Doesn't matter because it's not.
No,
it's not a guitar, is it?
Count.
I don't need to count. I know the answer already.
1,
5.
2, 3, 4, 5. We don't need
Any more guitars? You said I can't have any more guitars.
nothing.
So I did invite. No,
I'm changing that then. We can't have any more instruments with strings on it.
Fine, from now.
from now.
Good, so the electric violin stays
Well, where's that going?
on the wall.
No! We haven't got any more wall space.
Send us an email. workwifebalancepod@gmail.com.
When you're not schmoozing with the celebrities and hosting the Traitors digital download countdown roundup, whatever it's called, I'll just give you a little insight into what life is like at home with such a big star. When I'm sitting on the sofa trying to play my video games for our other podcast all about video games where we review video games, and I'm sitting there trying to play Dragon Age the Veilguard, quite an involved story-based game. Leigh will just be sitting there having a 5-minute break, which is unheard of, and she'll be scrolling through the internet and scrolling the news, and she'll just say, "Oh, have you seen that Molly May's got a documentary out?" And I'll go, "All right, yeah, okay. What's?" And she'll go, "Oh no, I've moved on now." And then he'll be like, "Oh, there's a new roundabout coming to Epping Forest where we live," and I'll go, "All right, okay. And when's that coming?" "Oh, I don't know. I've moved on now." So you give me 5 seconds of news, but with no information behind it.
Because what I do, I sometimes go on Facebook. Who? And
Facebook who?
Who goes on Facebook these days? I don't know. I do.
So you mean what's that?
I do for my work to look at all the groups of people
who are doing things.
So,
right.
for instance, Epping has its own group, right? And I'll just be scanning away.
Do it now. I want people to experience what I have to put up with.
Okay.
Imagine that I'm trying to do something that's work. Okay.
Okay. So there's a woman called Margaret, right?
Right.
And she's just turned 100, and she says the secret to a long life is a daily walk.
Oh, that's nice. And I'll say, "Oh, when did she turn 100?
I don't know. I've skipped on now.
Right.
You've got to be really quick because the next thing I'm on is we're going to get that leisure centre that we've been promised for absolutely years, just down the road.
What are you talking about?
The Epping Leisure Centre.
What about the Epping Leisure Centre?
It's the one with that's just down the road, and we're going to get a pool. But
Okay.
anyway,
when's it opening?
by the end of this year.
Okay, cool. And how much did they say? How much the membership?
Again,
is
I've
yet?
moved on now.
Right. Do you see what I mean? It's like.
No, you've got to be quick because
I actually call it Leigh's shit news roundup because you don't actually learn anything by the end of it. You'll learn
You do.
No, you don't.
You now know that you need to walk every day to live till 100. I mean, I don't really agree. I'd just probably say a bit of whiskey, my nana used to say, every night. And also, we're going to get a new pool and leisure centre down the road by the end of this year. You learned that in the space of 30 seconds.
Wow.
Where else are you going to get that news?
You should read the news for your job, you know. Leigh's shit news roundup.
It's the shit news coming to you.
Is there any more stories on the shit news, or have you had enough there?
You might get one more out of me. Oh, yeah. This is really important as well. We're going to get a 240-litre blue-lidded wheelie bin instead of those crappy plastic sacks that we use for the recycling.
That was the news.
And that's why I don't read the news often.
Stick to entertainment.
I just think that's what people want, isn't it? They just want to know.
I actually tell you that I don't want that.
What would you like in the news then?
I don't want it.
You don't want the news?
I don't need any news. I've had enough. I've had enough of reading it all night. And it's usually I've read it all night and I come home and I'm like, just either playing my game to unwind, to review it, obviously, or to just relax and then more news.
But you could kind of end it on a nice happy story, like a quantity of cannabis, nitrous oxide canisters, cash scales and mobile phones were actually discovered down the road as well.
That was the news. It's been a media-filled few weeks. Really.
It's been a busy start to the year in
a
terms
good
of
way,
work,
yeah.
which is great because I was literally unemployed, I'd say, for October, November.
Yeah, I've just been unemployed for about a week and now it's kind of crazy again.
Yeah.
Which is that's what happens. But what was fun was we had our mid-season interval over Christmas.
Yes.
We talked all about going away in the last podcast. Have you listened yet?
What was that noise?
I just enjoy making noises sometimes. And then we did an interview as a result of us being back at the BBC again with someone who you may know called Sadie9.
That was fun.
It was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So what we've done is we've taken that little chatette and we're going to put it out
that.
as a bonus.
Oh, I like that.
Should I just call it a chatette?
I like that.
Yeah.
A chatette.
And that's part of our bonus material, which you can just get if you follow the link, which no one seems to understand, the Patreon link within the description of this
It's
podcast.
because, like, I've never heard of a Patreon link.
Well, get over that.
I've never heard of it. Is it just like basically a bonus episode?
Yeah.
And you pay what, £1?
I tried to make it £1 and the website went, that's too cheap. And I was like...
No one's going to pay more than £1.
Like, come on, guys. So there's 2 episodes on there now. There's our chatette,
yes,
which by all accounts, according to me and you, was hilarious. And that's available. Or
it is worth it, though.
There's Leigh's birth story on there as well. Or if you just sign up for a month, it's just £2 and you can get it all. So
bargain, mate. It was hilarious though, because Sadie is bonkers, and I'm sure she won't mind me describing her that way. Yeah. And her husband is also bonkers. They kind of remind me of what we'll be like in another in another few years.
Probably next year.
But they were asking us how we juggle things, because a lot of people, this is a common question me and Chris get, because me and Chris, if you don't know and haven't listened to the other episodes, we both work in the BBC and I work in telly, Chris works in radio, and we juggle our work-wife balance, hence the name of the podcast. So people go, how the hell do you do it? Like, when do you get to see each other? When do you have a life?
Ideally, we don't know.
I just had to go at Chris this week going, we work too much. I never see you.
No, it's because you work too much at the moment.
I know, exactly. Look at my diary. Husmanager.
Yeah. And I go, yes, continue to work hard. No, but what we do is we unusually, like in nursery days, people usually go to work on the nursery days. But our job's a bit weird, and sometimes we do night shifts, and weekends are very common.
Well, you mainly work nights, don't you?
Yeah, I kind of have to now, just for looking after Theo.
And I mainly do days.
And managing you and all that. But on the 3 nursery days that we have, we usually don't work.
Yeah.
Which, from 9 till 6, or 8 till 6, really, we try and have time. I mean, this is time off now, technically.
They are our date days.
Yeah.
So instead of like having the weekends, because sometimes you might work the nights.
Well, like this weekend is a perfect example. Yeah. 2 night shifts, and you're working on Sunday as well.
But like today, we've got Theo's at nursery. You've dropped him off about half an hour ago. So we've got the day together. The weather's a bit shit, so we'll probably do something inside. But we have a date day, don't we? And that's how we manage to see each other. And it works, doesn't it?
Well, we used to be, what do people say, creatures of the night. So we'd like stay up till 2 a.m, just on a normal day, because and then we'd lie in until 10, 11. And that would be how we managed it.
Them were the days.
But now we obviously have an automatic alarm clock of 6 or 7 o'clock every day at the moment.
He got up at 6 this morning. 10 to 6, didn't he, this morning?
No, it was 6:03. I wasn't counting, but it was okay today. But
you were jealous because he got up much later for me yesterday.
He got up at 7 for you, and I was like,
but he also got up during the night.
He's learning, you see, a creature of the night. But I would say that we've had to, unfortunately, in one sense, sort of move all the things we used to do into the middle of the day, which is just a different experience, because you can't go and sit in a cocktail bar.
Well, you can
at 1 p.m. Well, actually, no. As we've discovered, you can do that. It's just about going to the right places,
knowing the right places. It's them again.
People say, every time we say it to people, like, oh no, like for example, on Friday we've got Theo's at nursery, and we're going to go to the beach for the day, which we did the other day.
Yeah.
People go, oh, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Maybe just take that one, even if it's one day, you don't have to do it like we do, but maybe just one day where you spend that time together. It gives you a little bit of remembering why you used to like each other.
Yeah. I think you need it as well, because even people without children, one of my really good friends, they were working non-stop, and they she has a very, very busy social life, and he works non-stop, and it got to the point where they weren't seeing each other. And then after talking to me, I was like, you need to have a day or two, a date day, where you can do something together, something you both enjoy.
Yeah.
And it means you get to spend time together. And I think people forget that because they make so much time for their friends, but actually their husband or their wife or their partner or girlfriend or whatever is actually their best friend, and they should spend time together.
Got a phrase of the week again.
Oh, really?
I know you hate this feature, but that's why I'm persisting with it.
Go on.
This is a really good one. You wrote this in an article, which we'll talk about, I'm sure, in a future week. But what you wrote down on paper, which your husmanager
I have to run everything by you, don't I? Yeah.
Pointed out to you. No, you don't have
job.
to. It's just that I just like to
Imagine if this went out.
You said, the matter of the fact is you still think it sounds right, don't you?
I still think it sounds all right.
The fact of the matter is...
So what did I say? The matter of the fact.
The matter of the fact is that people should do...
The matter of the fact.
But you're thinking of, it's matter of fact, which is a phrase.
Yeah.
But you're going, the matter of the fact is
and it should
that
be...
people should be... And it should be... You still don't know. The fact of the matter.
The fact of the matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll just steer clear of saying that one.
Just all phrases.
Anything I'm just unsure of, I just won't say, which is a lot of things.
That's going to bode well, isn't it, for your entertainment broadcasting career?
Don't forget, you can subscribe on Twitter, Insta, and send us an email. workwifebalancepod@gmail.com.
And that's it. We're done. We're going now. You're going to have what are you going to do? Have a nap?
I'm going to have a nap, probably.
And then you're doing your exciting thing today.
Well, no, I'm going for lunch with one of my mum friends.
Without me?
I won't tell her about this.
What?
No, but she says, can't believe
Theo's too. I believe.
And then, I'm doing that really exciting presenting tonight, which is awesome. What are you doing?
And I'll be watching you.
Good.
And I'll be writing a list of things that you said.
No, right. I'll have my phone under the table and he'll be like, what did you say then? Don't say that again.
You said the matter of the fact
The matter of the fact is...
They're all traitors to me.
Are you tired of seeing your teen or young adult struggle on a path that clearly isn't the right fit? Is your teenager confused about which direction to take after high school? The future of work is changing rapidly, and our kids need to know all of the options available after high school so they're empowered to make the choice that is best for them. In each episode, we explore the latest trends that are shaping the opportunities of today and tomorrow. I'm your host, Betsy Jewell, and this is the High School Hamster Wheel Podcast.